Alright, so today we got some more T77 gameplay. This time it's just going to be one battle. I'm going to go over that battle, and then, yeah, we'll kind of see where that leaves us off with. Hopefully it'll be long enough. It's just kind of testing, seeing what I can and can't do, just kind of seeing how long stuff will be. So, here we go. So, my first thought was, I mean, it's a tier 10. Yes, I'm a heavy, but I don't really want to fight with the heavies and whatnot, because I do have that long reload, so I need to be in a position where I can get shots off into somebody, or just be able to unload my clip on, somebody who's not expecting it, and then be able to get out. So, obviously nobody went the river road, water road, whatever you want to call it, so I wasn't going to go there, and like I said, I didn't want to brawl it out with the heavies, so I tried playing middle, maybe get a few shots off on tanks that were coming up, but I missed my first shot, and then I'm able to get him once, but that's about it. I do end up taking a hit from the charioteer. It was an HE round for 428. I also did bounce a shot from that 120, so. And then now I'm kind of reloading. I think at this point I was just trying to figure out where to go from there. And I think I decided that I was going to go sit back on the river road and then try and, snipe and or kill anybody who pushes up that road, just kind of so they can't just pre-push into our base. So the Lynx was spotted. There was a T-54 over there. So my thought was there has to be at least somebody else if the Lynx is going to go there, because he's not going to spot for just anybody. So I have two other guys with me. Here I was debating on whether or not I wanted to keep pushing up. The Lynx is kind of running away, which, I mean, made me think that there was nobody close to him, but that doesn't mean he didn't have a TD back there spotting for him. So, I mean, we're up 2-0 right now. We have the hit point advantage, we have the tank advantage. So I'm not too eager to make any moves. I'm just kind of waiting, hoping somebody would come and we could pound him from there, seeing as how I have so much help. And I don't have a light tank, so I don't want to be the first one in the off chance that there is a TD sitting back over that TD spot who outspots us. And then rips me apart, because they do have a grill and a T30. Both can hit very hard. So I see that SU gets hit really hard, and then he dies, and from there I'm thinking, well, I don't want to poke that if he just died, so I start backing up. Because it's just one of those things, like, to me it wouldn't be worth it. Because, well, now this shot right here boggled my mind, because I was shooting heat round. It looked like it hit the turret of the SU and bounced. I wasn't happy about that, but sadly I didn't get any more damage, but I did get hit by the GW, so that was... So back to my, what I was saying earlier was, I didn't want to push up to where that 54 was. Yes, I could have killed him, but I didn't want to risk crossing that line and then getting shot at, but also I didn't want to be the only one out there, because I am an autoloader and I do have a 37-second reload time. So this is me just repositioning. I have been checking, who's been spotted, who hasn't been spotted. I see that charioteer up there. So he's going to take out the Progetto. So my thinking is I can clip him. If the Progetto puts in at least one shot into him, if I go help the Progetto, we can take out that charioteer, and then I can go from there. So the Progetto does go down. And again, we're ahead in tanks, 7-6, but we are down about 600 hit points. So if I can get that charioteer out, that's 1,000 hit points and a tank, and that would really help out, just the gameplay in general, clearing that mid. So he's at 557, so it would be 2 shots for me. But funny enough, my teammate, platoon mate Arvrek at the time, also got a shot into him right after I did, which confused me at first, because it was like, I only hit him for 405, but he died. But since, we hit him at the same time, it showed me hitting for that much, and I was really confused. But then I didn't get the shot off. Well, I did get the shot off, but I didn't get the kill, is what I meant to say. He ended up getting the kill. But, so now I'm sitting here hoping somebody's going to cross the river road, whatever, and I'd get a few shots into them, but I wasn't liking that, and I don't want to sit for too long because, I mean, I'm only at 746 damage, so I wanted to get more damage in, you know, before the match ended, because I was trying to keep my mark up and just work on my W8. So my thinking here is I can go spot cap, maybe get some damage there, maybe get some spotting damage, kind of basically just improve my stats for the game. So I'm almost loaded. So I always like pushing up before I'm loaded, because that way you're in position, so when you are loaded, I can unload all 3 shells without having to wait. Because had I spotted them and waited like 5 seconds or whatever, somebody else could have came in and got the kills or whatever. So that 3-round clip puts me at 1700. So that's just gives you an idea of how fast gameplay can change, especially in a tank like the T77 where it does 1,000 average clip damages. I was sitting at 700 before I clipped, and now I'm sitting at 1700, which is a much better game than 700. So I was looking for the grill over there. He wasn't there, so I'm going to poke around the corner here. Again, trying to look for that grill and the arty. I didn't spot him, so I started to pull back. Let my teammate go up and do some spotting. After all, he is the light tank. And then he does spot the arty in the grill, but unfortunately the arty gets him. So at this point, I'm kind of waiting for the grill, because it looked like he was going to keep poking around. And in turn, he does. I missed the first shot, but I get off the second and the third. And so this is the point where I thought for sure I was going to die. I had the grill on one side, and I had the 54 on one side, and I'm reloading. I still had 26 seconds, but I'm not completely backing up because I know the 54 is behind me. So I can't just, you know, pull out and give him my hit points. But I can't push forward, so he comes up behind me there. So I start backing up, trying to get away from the grill. Also to pull him back so my teammates can help me a little bit. And I'm still reloading. And I don't know why it took him... I guess he did put that shot off there. And then as soon as I reloaded right now, I got the kill on him. And then the grill was trying to push around. It looked like he wanted to, but then the SU got him. And then so I was able to finish off the arty. So it was a really good game for me. Ended up doing about 3,000 damage, 1,000 assisted, and 440 blocked. Also with 3 kills. So again, just one of the things to keep in mind when you're playing autoloaders is just how you use that reload time to your advantage, and also to be careful with it. So like again, one of the things I said that helps me a lot personally is if I have such a long reload time, a lot of people will just sit and wait before they're reloaded to actually push or do anything. I often find that sometimes I like to push before I'm reloaded. That way by the time I am reloaded, I'm able to, you know, fully get those 3 shots off and then pull away. Like, for example, pushing into their base. You know, had I waited for my reload to push into their base, maybe somebody else could have spotted them, they could have died. But again, in pushing towards their base while I'm still reloading, I was able to get all 3 shells off before anybody else did, so that secured the damage for me. And I knew there wasn't going to be any down there that I'd run into, so yeah, with that being said, I mean, it was a good game for me. It was a win, 5k W8, so all around, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, it's just me kind of testing what I can and can't do, still kind of learning the ropes, figuring out what's going to be best. So thank you guys for watching.